What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Tyler here, and today we're doing another episode for Make It or Break It, a fake LEGO series, and it's none other than the Space Wars, made from Bella. Who knows what they're trying to say right there. So this is set 10373, has 354 pieces, ages 6 and up. So what it's more commonly known as is the TIE Advanced prototype that's set 75082. And it had 355 pieces, and it's from the Rebels theme, which, you know, right here, Space Wars Rebels. So we know what that is. This set retailed for, no, this fake set cost was about, after conversion and everything, it's about 9 US, or about 10, 11 Canadian, maybe 8 US. So very, very cheap. Excited to get into this, but enough talk. Let's get right into it. So right off the bat, let's just take a look at this box. I just wanted to also mention, just in case you're wondering, this is the LEGO Star Wars. So there we go, in case you guys were wondering. And if you guys have any suggestions, if this is decided that it is going to be destroyed, leave them in the comments so, you know, I can take them under consideration and we see what the destiny is of this set. But yeah, I'll just give you a 360 view of this box. So as you guys can see, yeah, there's all the features. I mean, this is such a replica of the actual Lego box. I mean, I don't own this set, but I have seen this box and it looks very much like this. So this is a real copy. I do not believe that the Lego box does have all the pieces on the side like it does here. So that's kind of interesting. So yeah, let's just open her up and show you guys what's inside. This one, like the last one, may end up having a drop test, just so you know, a 10-foot drop test. At least when I do that with all my fake Lego sets, even if they aren't burnt, you know, or just ran over, right? So you open it up, and there it is. It's all in this baggie. This is a little bit better than the Lepin one. And yeah, I'll just show you guys kind of, the first thing I want to show you guys is maybe the instruction booklet. So the pieces, they are not numbered. This is my first Bella and my first Star Wars set. I should mention that. I've never reviewed either of those, or especially built one and then reviewed it, right? So they're not numbered bags, which is unfortunate. And then here's the manual. This is just such a ripoff of Lego. Like, holy crap. This manual even seems like the Lego one. I mean, it obviously isn't, but I'm just saying they completely copied it, right? So not a terrible manual, as much as we all don't like fake Lego, but here you guys go. They got all the sets on the back. So very, very interesting. Honestly, I'm not impressed with this. The only thing is it doesn't have numbered bags, so it will be a longer build. But yeah, what I'm going to do is build it, and then I'll let you guys know how I find the set. Okay, one key difference I noticed between Lepin and Lego is when you open her up, here's the minifig. Like, it actually, the arms and the hands are already on it, so you don't need to assemble that. Anyways, that was one of the things I found. I just wanted to mention that. I find it interesting seeing all these little differences between fake and real Lego. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that key difference. And another key thing I wanted to mention is just the bags. If you guys, it's kind of hard to catch on camera, but there's just a greasiness to them. Like Lepin set, like at least the Lepin set that I've built, does not have this. So this just feels greasy. Just another point that I wanted to add. There's the minifigs. We're gonna get more into those guys. Yeah, they're you know what? We'll leave it to the end. But yeah, okay. So I finished the model. And I just want to say I would really like to know where Bella came from, because when I was a kid, some people bought me Lego because I love Lego, and some of them bought me the fake stuff because they didn't want to pay Lego prices. And this just feels like that. Like, in an odd way, it's like sort of like bad nostalgia, if that makes any sense. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that just because that's what it reminded me of. Like, these pieces are, there's like a greasiness to after building the set. They're kind of more like edgy, basically. Like your hands almost feel rough after. But yeah, I'll just show you guys what it kind of looks like. It's actually not terrible, and I will say that I think Bella's stickers are better than Lepin's. That's not on point, but they're not nearly as flimsy. So I did appreciate that. Some of these pieces just have like scratch marks on them, so not great. Again, like I said, they're rougher, not as smooth. Like, you can definitely tell it's a fake Lego set, but you know, credit where credit's due. The stickers aren't too bad. The printing isn't terrible, but it's a rough set. Like, it does not feel smooth. It feels greasy. What I will show you guys, okay, so for features, let's just shoot this off. So back here, it works like this. Let's see how she works. Yeah, so it kind of hit and miss. I actually lost one of these. They gave you 3. Shooting one off accidentally. So anyways, that happened. Now I'll show you guys the cockpit. And as you guys can see, both these little flaps open up, revealing the Inquisitor. It's actually the Grand Inquisitor. And it's actually a nice looking cockpit. Like, this is Lego's design, and I do appreciate the design. I do not actually own this set in Lego, unfortunately, so it was kind of new to me. I actually like this fighter. What's interesting is the cockpit closes up pretty good. Like, the set all in all isn't actually too terrible. Like, I'd almost wager Bella is a bit better than Lepin, although the pieces feel rough and greasy, which is not okay. But yeah, that's the set itself. Not terrible, not great, you know, kind of just feels dirty, but as far as the overall look of it and how everything kind of helped the firmness, okay, there you guys can see it is not Lego quality, but it's not the worst thing ever either. It's fake Lego. What do you expect? But now let's take a look at the minifigs. And here we have the 3 minifigs. So give you guys a 360 view of it. They're not terrible, but if you guys just notice, like, I'll take this Imperial officer off. His legs look wonky. They don't stick in all the way. The biggest thing I noticed with fake Legos, the models aren't terrible. They're not great. But the biggest problem with them is the minifigs. I mean, just little things like that. Like, the arms are either too stiff or not, you know, loose enough. Like, it's just like, I don't know. It's just they can never get the minifig right. And I guess that it's so small and detailed, which is the problem. I mean, little things like that. You take the mask off to go and show you guys what the face looks like, and you can't get her off. Like, it's just little things like that. While battling for about a minute, I finally got the stupid mask off. It's actually a cool looking mask. It actually reminds me, it kind of looks like a Halo mask, to be perfectly honest. But anyways, like, cool looking face. I mean, they didn't do a terrible job on it. Not great. Then you have the Imperial officer. And then you have the TIE pilot. His mask actually comes off much easier, and you get an angry clone face. But that's actually the one thing that's not Bella's fault. That's Lego's fault. But what actually be cool is if they actually, with fake Lego sets, try to make more unique faces. But, you know, that would be require some creativity, and they don't like that. They just want to copy it completely, right? So as you guys can see, this one comes off. Like, there's just little things like can't take the mask off. The detail, I mean, some stuff's stiff, sometimes some stuff's too loose as far as the arms and, you know, the limbs go. I mean, I couldn't even take the mask off. So just the biggest problem I find with this set is probably just the minifigs. Yeah, as much as they actually don't look too terrible, and they actually got the coloring of the arms correct, unlike Lepin, I might actually wager that maybe Bella minifigs are better than Lepin minifigs, but they're still definitely not great. It took literally a minute to get this mask off, and I had to like pry it off with sort of the little armor that the Inquisitor has on him. But yeah, those are the minifigs. Probably the worst part about the set. But yeah, let's now get into the end of the video and get my final thoughts and find out whether it makes it or it breaks it. One other thing I wanted to mention, and this may knock it below Lepin, is just look at the pieces. This is a brand new set, and it's jaggedy. Like, literally, it's rough. Like, it's not smooth. You can kind of capture that on the camera. You can see it it's much more visible in person, but it looks like a kid literally bit it, right? So yeah, it's it's not great. The quality is not fantastic. But
so
I just
guys,
thought
that
I'd
was my
mention
review. Hope you enjoyed it. And now we've come to the big question: does it make it or break it? Is it going to be destroyed or is it going to be saved? Well, one key factor I think that we should play in when doing these reviews is just that this set's no longer in production by LEGO. So if I were to go and buy this, LEGO wouldn't be making the money. It'd literally just be an aftermarket seller. So that is a factor when determining what happens to it. As far as the quality goes, the ship's not great, but it's not terrible. But the big problem I find with is these minifigs. Like they're rough. They're either okay or not. And I mean, there's just playability. The mask, you can't take the mask off. So from a quality standpoint, I don't think it's great. But the determining factor of whether this gets destroyed or not, well, I'm going to just say it's not going to be yet. The reason I say that is because I actually want to buy the LEGO version and compare the two side by side. So that's the only reason why this is not being destroyed. But what I am going to do is do a 10-foot drop test like I did last episode. I think that's kind of cool, and obviously going to film it. And we'll see what happens to it. And don't forget about Master Wu. He still has his trials left, so if you guys have any suggestions on how to destroy him, let me know in the comments. As well as for this set as well, right? Because I probably am after I compare it against the LEGO version, going to destroy it. I just want to get that LEGO set in hand so I can compare them side by side, because if this is destroyed, well, I can't really compare it against the LEGO version, right? So once I get that, I'll definitely compare the two, and then after destroy it for the episode. But yeah, now let's do the drop test. Let's move into the other studio and get. And now we got it all set up. So just like last time, we're gonna be using this chair. I'm gonna be standing on it, and then I'm gonna drop her all the way from basically almost the ceiling. So it's almost like these are high ceilings. It's about, I don't know, 10, 11 feet. It might even be more than 10 feet. But here we have the set. So yeah, let's see how she does. I actually like doing these drop tests, and I don't care at all because, I mean, the set doesn't even cost that much, right? But yeah, let's get right into that drop test and see how it goes. And here we have the Grand Inquisitor, all suited up in his spaceship, ready to go. So yeah, we'll see how she goes. It's already fallen apart before the drop test even starts. We'll see what happens. Holy crap. That set, this is probably my best drop test so far. I mean, I'm gonna have I might have to buy another fake one to go and review it. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but this is gonna be tricky to find all these pieces. Like, the thing just exploded. I loved how the piece, like the one when it was flying, it went like a couple feet up after it hit the ground. Like, I was not expecting it to blow up that much. Like, I mean, wow. Anyways, I'm gonna have to spend the next, I don't know, 20 minutes finding all these pieces. Some of them even went all the way over here. Like, this is where I kind of like build sets and then I put them away. As you can see, kind of got a backlog of stuff I need to put away. But anyways, these pieces just went absolutely everywhere. Insane. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future fake LEGO sets I review, as well as drop tests, because that's becoming a thing on this channel for the fake LEGO at least. But yeah, that's all I got for you today again. But thanks again for watching. Appreciate it, guys. And take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.